It didn't work out so well for us. Let's try that again. Random, spellcraft, Covenant 25, expert challenge. Offering token and Umbra Assault, Mollusk Mage. Now this looks a lot more promising. But we still need to find some draw. Otherwise we will be in trouble. Our boss is, by the way, Seraph the Temperate or Vapor Funnel. And check strips. Either of these is great. I think check strips might be better, at least for the early game. And we don't really need Conduit as much with the cheap spells. Let's take some Frostbite. We do need a way to kill bosses. Check strips will take care of some of the weaker units, but bosses, we need to find a way to deal with those. I think first turn is just pass and let everyone die to check strips, except for this guy, which we don't really care about. And then we set up, maybe I shouldn't have set up on the second floor, but on the top instead. We should be, well, we already have the kill because we do have Frostbite active. Now it's time to play the offering token. Mollusk Mage can block another hit. And we have the kill. This works much better than the last deck we had. Titan's Tooth Crypt Builder. We do have Magic Hand and we do have offering tokens. I think we want AoE damage. Even though we already have check strips won't be enough for later fights. I don't think we need Perils of Production. Making of a morsel could be okay. I think it's okay for now. I think in the long run we need more impactful plays, but I do want an Umbra unit. We have a lot of morsel generation. Alloy Construct is nice. Let's upgrade it immediately. Maybe with something better than this. Okay, I can get behind quick. And in that case we don't need the health, but we can put the health on the Mollusk Mage. It's not bad. You know what? Let's go all the way with that Mollusk Mage, make him a tank. At least for the early stages of this run. Armor 10. That means our jack strips won't work. So that's a bit of a problem. But these guys don't do a huge amount of damage to our pyre. No need to play the Alloy Construct because we don't have fuel for it anyway. And I don't really want to play Tethys right now. There's some fuel. I think we have to play it now. So we can deal with these guys next turn. Let's play a Train Steward here. We're not gonna draw. We might draw enough Ember morsel generation. Good thing I saved these frozen lands because now we can use Umbra Assault. Can also play Making of a Morsel and start setting up this bottom floor. I do want all the stats I can get on this construct. And a little bit of extra HP on the Train Steward is nice. Another Train Steward here allows us to apply some more Frostbite. And then finally we prepare the Construct for war. We took 5 damage here, that's not too bad. Another Offering spell versus Helical Crystallis. I think the Offering spell, the Crypt Builder should generally beat out Helical Crystallis for now. Let's take it. I wouldn't mind a Space Prism. And I think we want to start an Incarn floor with the Siren of the Sea. I'm really looking for draw, so let's find a relic that allows us... Nope, we don't need Frozen, we have Magic Hand anyways. A rare draft pick from one of our off clans. Probably has to be Awoken. Let's look at the options. Hellhound. What would I want from Hellhound? Not much. No, not really. I think these are pretty bad. Awoken has Rail Spike. Channel Song isn't bad. Wine Modder would even be good. Well, it will be okay. Not great. Wildwood Tome probably not. Cycle of Life could even be good. And finally Remnant. Sacrificial Resurrection is a bit... don't really have enough draw to make real great use of it. Bounty Stalker and Legion of Wax could be interesting, but we need to get Endless on them if we want to use them. I think it has to be Awoken. I think we want Channel Song. Helps us set up our Incarnate floor a bit easier and might help with getting totems. And obviously if we draw anything with it, it will give us nice stats on that unit. Explosive Sigil, so we have to think about haste. We do have some answers to it, but who knows if we draw them in time. Do want to have the Siren of the Sea ready though. There's our Construct. Let's start feeding it. Actually, we don't need to feed it just yet. We can feed it next turn. That might be a little safer. Train Steward in the front here. Connect as a tank. Just in case we don't draw morsels this turn. We do. Kill this guy on this floor. We have quick, so we don't care about this explosive. I don't really care about this Train Steward right now, but I think I don't want to play the Offering token yet. Capacity increasing this floor might be useful. It's also an Incarn trigger. I'm gonna keep this Train Steward to potentially replace this one. Making of a morsel definitely gets played. There's a mollusk mage, he can be a tank. No haste this time around. I definitely don't mind that. Okay. These drain swords won't be necessary. Let's put them down here on the bottom floor to deal a minor amount of damage to this unit. Something at least. No more units in the deck, so we just use it for Incant. But we win here anyways, so... Okay. A Deep Offering. That's a draw spell. So is Gifts for a God. These are both very exciting. Think I want Deep Offering. It's a lot of draw. And we have so much Ember with the Cheap Trick modifier. Mutator. I think we are going for the Merchant of Magic, looking for Consume removal. Then for the Merchant of Steel, upgrading our Siren as well. I don't think we can get Shadow Siege out. Well, we do have Channel Song, but as soon as we draw the Shadow Siege, we can discard it. Maybe that's worth as a long-term plan. But that means we need to take Capacity. No, we do have Space Prism. Okay, let's take the Shadow Siege as a long-term plan. We don't intend to play this early, it's just our boss killer. Consume removal. Very nice. Magic power and consume. I wouldn't mind that on a frozen land. And do we want to purge? No, we want to keep the gold. Frostbite 20. Cost reducing damage spells. We do only have the offering spells, which are more expensive. And we do now have another way of discarding them, so we want to improve our boss killing potential here. Mark of Invasion, we do have jack strips in place, should be no big deal for us. I guess we set up on the bottom floor here. Let's play the Making of a Morsel, but keep the Morsel Miner in hand for the alloy construct. This guy dies to Frostbite. I want to set this up here. We will take another Scorch card. This is a bit scary. I can't incant enough yet because I don't have the draw necessary for that. Draw that would be necessary to get enough incant triggers is missing. I can play the Weight of Contrition and the Purchase. I think actually I want to discount the Shadow Siege, so it gets available for a draw with... Don't really... Yeah, it's... No, it draws me another card. Because I don't have to care about that Scorch. I think we jump block with a Train Steward here. Let's kill this guy so we can get to the Absolver in the back. I think we use a Train Steward here. It doesn't die though. No, we can't. I think we play a Frozen Lands. And I guess we play a Train Steward here on the bottom floor. No good target for the Umbra Assault. Might as well play it, so we do have a target for a future Umbra Assault. Oh, never mind, we kill those guys anyways. Should have played it on the boss then. This wouldn't draw Shadow Siege yet, because there's still units in the main deck. And also we discarded a Train Steward, so it's not guaranteed either way. Throw a Crypt Builder. And that's already lethal. Okay. Frostbite Tethys is strong in killing bosses, so definitely helped. Silence? No. I don't think we have the capacity for such low impact cards. These are a bit of a problem. Gemtrove might be good on our Tethys floor. Damage shield for everyone is a lot of extra turns for Tethys to apply Frostbites. And the morsels can feed our construct. We need some removals. Definitely need to remove some of these Train Stewards because they are affecting our ability to use Channel Song, among other problems we have with them. Multi-strike? Let's look at the caverns first. Should have upgraded first, I guess. Monster Rail Spike versus Spell Rail Spike. I think it's Monster Rail Spike to purge another Train Steward. And then we upgrade our Siren with some multi-strike. And some large stones. A large stone, rather. Could also go with the Alloy Construct large stone. But that's a bit awkward. No, I don't think that works very well. Maybe I should just go with a Incant Gain Armor here. I think that's a bit better. Some stats for the construct. What is our next floor gonna be? Probably Merchant of Magic, removals and an artifact. So let's save the gold for the Merchant of Magic. Heaven Seal. That might be a bit of a problem. It's this combination of enemies. I think that should work out. We need to set up a bit higher here. We can't set up on the bottom floor. This is a decent starting hand. Could wait one more turn. Yeah, that gives me the chance to incant with the Making of a Morsel. And we have to use the Frozen Lands to kill the Collector. We did apply a bunch of Frostbite to this overcharge tank, so we're still a little bit short though. Which is bad, because that means we will be taking quite a bit of damage to this overcharge tank. 4 damage off. We have 3 damage here. Let's look for some more. This is not gonna help. Not yet, at least. Shade Split. I guess we have to take the damage to that overcharge tank then. At least we have a decent amount of frostbite on him, so he won't hit us the full 4 times he normally would. He will only hit us 2 times, I think. Yep. That's acceptable. Let's use the champ trophy here. And we can feed some morsels on this floor to our construct. And I guess we hold here. There are still units in the deck. Let's Crypt Builder. I guess with the Deep Offering we might as well play the Channel Song now. Unless we keep the Deep Offering. No, I do want to kill this guy. Risk Mage, nice. I have to play it right away though. Otherwise I can't really Deep Offering here. I mean that's not a bad bottom floor. That's actually not gonna be enough, huh? Oh no, it might be. No, it's not. For some reason I thought it could be. No real need for Space Prism right now. Ouch. Let's Titan's Tooth you. We have 8 fuel, we don't need to prioritize getting additional fuel. Okay. Chain of Gems, very nice. Helps our unit survive a bit more easily. Guardian Stone, I wouldn't mind that. Probably better than Drain here. Crucible Extension, Prism Retrieval, Excavation Eruption. Don't want Prism Retrieval, we have Channel Song for that. Crucible Extension could be decent. As I said, we're going to the left here. Light's Gift and Firewall. I do like a Light's Gift. It helps our construct stay healthy. Ooh. Double stack Champ Trophy is actually quite powerful. Let's also make it a bit cheaper. Because that's a bit too expensive. And decent Umbra assaults. Would like to increase their spell damage, but I don't really want Consume on them. Let's remove the final Train Steward. And one of the Frozen Lances, I guess. It's still gonna be difficult to make the Shadow Siege work, but it should be possible now. Maybe it was a bit too ambitious though. If we only play one unit a turn, we get more benefit out of the Chain of Gems, but I don't think that's what we wanna do here. Could wait with the Guardian Stone, that wouldn't be insane. This guy with his incant trigger is a pain, but we do need our incant triggers to go off here. This guy will almost certainly reach the pyre. But at least with a bunch of frostbite on it. So that's actually not that big of a deal. As long as we can kill any future reflectors. Shadow Siege is gonna be cheated out with Channel Song. We only need to discard the Shadow Siege with offering token, and then we can Channel Song it into our hand and it's gonna be free. No target for an Umbra Assault this turn, but luckily we have Magic Hand. Also Fel following these guys all the way to the top is annoying. Stop it! Fel, give me time to play my my Umbra Assaults. Well, I have a target now, so. Alright, can't really play these out as easily as I wanted to. This is a bit awkward. Fel is trying to screw me over here. At least we now have our Shadow Siege online. Which means we don't have to worry about the boss fight anymore. Yeah, I think it's Crypt Builder. I don't want to take more damage. And we win. There's our Shadow Siege coming into effect against Fel. Siren Song, Umbra Stone, Furnace Tap. I could see Furnace Tap working out for this deck. Siren Song isn't bad. Siren Song is actually really good. Umbra Stone probably not necessary, even though we do have a Shadow Siege. I like Siren Song a lot. We need more draw. I would love capacity, but we need draw. With the 75 coins from the Forgotten Boons, there is a small chance we might be able to purchase a relic, and I do want the removals. We could get Lightstone Casing, which is not really what I want. No. Let's save the gold. think one of these Shade Splitters can go. And one of the Frozen Lancers as well. And we get the final Frostbite upgrade. I really care about that one. Non-boss enemy units enter with spikes 5. That's troublesome. I would love the goal, but that might be a bit too much. We don't have a lot of ways to keep our Tethys alive, only... Well, we do have the Guardian Stone, and we don't have to play Tethys, we do have Magic Hand after all. I would love... Maybe I should just Deep Offering to kill this Purifier. Set up the construct at the top and then... this denies me the chance of an early Shadow Siege. Okay. Oh, lucky me. Oh, 2 available, right. Can't play it yet. Still a unit left in the deck. Have to draw that one first. And I can't really get any morsels. Maybe that was a mistake. I do need morsels, otherwise I will die. This morsel prevents more damage by being in front than it would by... is that actually true? It might not be true. Maybe I was a bit too greedy here with the trial. Certainly looks that way. Yeah, that was definitely a mistake. Can't even Siren Song because my power would die to the spikes. I think I misplayed that by going for the early Shadow Siege. I can't do that when I have the morsel, not the morsel, the Mollusk Mage in the deck. I need to get that one out first. Which maybe means I shouldn't even go for the Shadow Siege here and just play out the Channel Song to get a buffed unit on the board. But I can't discard Tethys, can I? I can. Dealing with this guy is probably more important. I think I'm gonna use my Mollusk Mage as buffer here. Play it this way, that might actually work. Oops, should have played that a bit differently. I can do this. Okay. I should probably play the Gem Trove anyways. I do want to keep the Siren Song around. Should play one more card. Do need more capacity here because I do want to test this later. I am gonna play both of the self-mutilations. And I think here on the top floor I do have the Siren Song, even though it won't be pretty. Do I need more capacity here on the bottom floor? Maybe. I can keep the Space Prism in hand for now. These purifiers are a problem. They are stifling me with their scorches. 26 damage is enough to get a hit on the Gilded Wing, but I think we will die here. Looks like this wasn't savable, even if we played it differently. Yeah, these spikes, I was too greedy here. Shouldn't have taken these spikes. But even without the spikes, this would have been a hard fight. That's probably the worst encounter we could have had at Ring 7. The one with the Steel Wings and the Purifiers. That is really rough with small hands.